Okay, so I should be live now. Hopefully I am. So you guys can see the screen and everything. I'm going to do just quickly is to just put this a little bit up. That's better. Also put this like a little bit to the side. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I am in fact live. This is good here. So far no one has joined in, but we are getting in and we are going to just continue right where we left off yesterday. Just setting up a few things. Let's go to the control panel. Alright, yeah, I am in fact live. Let's put it to live chat now. Alright, so far no one in stream, but yeah, someone will join in eventually. Let's just get started. Alright, single player. Right. Alright, here we are.
You all saw that, right?
Oh, so it starts off with that cutscene. Okay. So we did see the cutscene yesterday, but since I left off right after the cutscene, we have to watch it again. That's okay.
Looks like, but we're no closer to finding it. Desmond, you need to keep going. Hey, he's your
Can we not skip it? Resume. No, we can't.
Why don't you hop in the Animus? Really? That's your response? It's like dealing with a 6-year-old. What is wrong with you, Desmond?
You want to know what's wrong? I'm sick of being treated like I'm not even here. Desmond, do this. Desmond, do that. Desmond, you better figure things out because the sun is going to turn us all to ash. And I know I was really nice to you, but actually I'm just another Templar plot twist. And yes, I would like very much for you to be controlled by a magic space wizard so that you can murder me. So there's your answer. I'm sick of being a goddamn pawn. I thought it might be different with you. I mean, you're my father, but turns out you're no better than the fucking Templars.
Don't you ever equate me to those bastards again. You hear me? Everything I do, everything I have done, has been for you. Maybe I pushed a little too hard, asked a little too much, but try and remember exactly what's at stake here. You need to get it together, kid. You're running out of time.
Yeah, you know, you put that much on someone's shoulder, they tend not to get it together. Like, that's on you, that's not on him. Like, he wasn't even, like, involved in all this.
Well, I guess they're batteries. You found one on your way in, but there aren't any more, at least not down here.
Any idea on where we can find replacements?
So still no one in chat, so I guess people will join in eventually.
Now, if I can cross-reference these particular devices with their database, then maybe we'll get lucky.
See what you can do.
Obviously. Anyway, Desmond, you can either take a look around here or we can head back to the Animus.
Alright, let's have the conversation. Like, yesterday we didn't do anything, so let's do that first.
What are you working on?
Lots of different stuff. If you're going into the field, we need a way to keep tabs on you and stay in touch. Hacking into local security systems won't
Oh,
cut it.
okay, that feels... Oh, that is weird. Oh, that was a bug.
I don't know. Everything. You've sacrificed a lot for me. You and Sean both. I mean, you upgraded the Animus.
Juno is waiting there for us.
Coma. You put all that work into the database. Helped me solve Clay's puzzles. I know I haven't been the easiest person to work with, and I'm sorry for that. I just want you to know that even if I'm shitty...
Is that an iPad?
I
That looks like an
appreciate
iPad.
Everything you've done.
You really think we'll finally get some answers down here?
Maybe. Talking to the first Civ has always been a pain in the ass, though.
Imagine what it must be like for them.
What do you mean?
She's standing right there. Why are we talking through the headset?
Like tens of thousands of years. A completely different language and culture. Possessed of an intelligence vastly superior to our own. We're lucky they've communicated as much as they have.
I don't know why they had to make this all so complicated. I mean, if they need something from me, they should just come out and say it.
Maybe it's not that simple.
I get the sense Juno and Minerva didn't exactly see eye to eye. I'm studying everything I can get my hands on, but maybe you'll find something down here that can shed light on the mystery. What happened between them, and why?
Well, I guess it took us a while to find out what exactly happened between them. That was Valhalla when we found out what exactly happened between them. Yo, where'd she go? She was there. I wanted to interact. I see Sean is over there. Williams is walking there. You know what? Screw it. Let's just... Yeah, she's still standing there. We can't interact with her. We just went into the Animus.
All right, here goes.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, if anyone is in chat, just say something. Anything.
Zewajerda sri at Dizax ne Haytham. Raganero quaque unte zini toguenyo. Nek zi ohondo yo hawitu yat de haganeraque. Zinuero joqua Templar alguego tadinero darhox.
It's weird that she never, told Connor about the Templars. Okay, that makes more sense. She didn't tell them because she was afraid that he would become a Templar, but that doesn't make much sense. Considering she does appreciate that Haytham is a good man, so...
Is it one day stuff?
Onisa Jerdha.
Ya Otana Gwanek Gwanek.
Radunagedu, the Wakari Chirunyana, Runajagedu Nadaratu Tanayakodunis.
Yeah, he was doing something.
How was Nexi Dosa Easy Nakahonda di Yahaze?
Hi, Star.
Hi, Star. Zaga the 31 Star.
Alright, we won't leave the valley, we get it. Not exactly fire, but he's getting close there. Alright, we're here. Let's play hide and seek.
Zora Gohadu. Is it as a datum?
Aska Degani Asakayeri.
Alright.
Aska Dewat Nyawe.
Yo, my corner is stuck. Oh, he was stuck because of that. That makes sense. Alright, we need to find all the children within that for full sync. I think one is in the haystack right there. Oh, he's not. Okay, so that haystack then? That seems like the likelier one. Yeah, got one. Yeah, someone is singing really wildly in the background. That's nice, actually. It's one of these two, and I don't see any other. Yeah, I can't see any other. Okay, made a mistake. So he's in that one, I suppose. Found two. Yeah, I didn't remember the. Man, it would be a really unfair advantage to have eagle vision when you are like searching for people. Like that just sucks. Like imagine playing like hide and seek with someone and they have. Like you are looking for someone and they have like eagle vision and can easily track you down. That would suck. Alright, I think there's only one here. There's only this one, so that makes it easier. Oh, it's not here. So where then? Hey, I see someone. He was just sitting there? That's not hiding, you moron. That's not a hiding spot. I thought he would be in a haystack or something. No, he's just standing right there. Also, Connor really needs to work on his stick drawing skills. Alright, let's go hide. It doesn't matter where we hide, we just need to hide. Let's hide in this one.
What have we here?
Yeah, if they knew who that kid was, they wouldn't have done that.
You look familiar. Where have I seen you before?
Not the best idea, kid.
That wasn't very nice.
Let me go!
Listen to that. He knows English.
Small for savage. Spirited too.
We have questions for your elders. Only tell us where your village is, boy, and you can go.
Best do as he asks, child.
I could snap your neck, you know. A little more pressure, and pop. The sad little flame of your life extinguished. You are a nothing. A speck of dust. You and all your ilk, living in the dirt like animals, oblivious to the true ways of the world. The wiser among you recognize the shape of the future. They throw
Yeah, dude, you don't need to go on a monologue there. He's a kid.
But not you, it seems. No. You cling desperately to your ways, too ignorant to know your folly. But I am not unkind.
Yeah, you could have done that about 15 seconds ago, and that would have been not unkind.
That you may carry word to your people. Let them know the sooner we are given what we seek, the sooner you can return to your pathetic, empty lives. A fair trade, is it not?
What is your name?
Charles Lee. Why do you ask?
So I can find you.
I look forward to it.
And this is where, like, I'm not going to spoil it just yet in case there's someone who is watching this back and doesn't know the story of AC3. Like, the entire reason Connor despises the Templars doesn't actually exist. Like, that didn't happen, or at least it didn't happen the way he thinks it happened. Right. Wait, how do I get there exactly? Oh, okay, this way. Yeah, I'm mashing the button, but it's not gonna matter. Not the best start to his life. Also, I will say this, like, young Connor was a lot better of a character than the older Connor. Like, he becomes worse when he becomes an assassin. He was better before he became an assassin.
Oyaner Monkini Wanundo se Deni Rodoke, Dinohoda de Dom Domne, Ayogarawe, or Wage. And the Jadasa one I Denisto de Roroke. I want to Enikane told that the Jatka Tuniwen, I Deniti Nakwa, sorry.
Right? Also, before I start, can I just say something? Like, Ubisoft did this whole thing. I'm gonna keep this here, like, showing. So, Ubisoft did this whole thing. They came up with this, they completely changed up the parkour for AC3. They still had some elements from the older games, but it's a brand new design. The main thing that they added new was this free run on trees. And like for basically the first few hours, like the first 3-4 hours of the game, you can't even access this mechanic because you were playing as Haytham, who can't run on trees. Now, if I contrast that with the things that they are doing now, not only do they almost have no new innovations in their newer games, like they never, even if they change something, it's usually to downgrade things and not upgrade things. Like take any mechanic in Assassin's Creed now. Take stealth, take parkour, anything. Most likely it's a worse version of something that we already have. The stealth, like Valhalla stealth was horrible. And it was a worse version of what we already had with Unity and Syndicate. Like it inherited all the brokenness of Unity, but it didn't even have the good things that Unity had or Syndicate had. Then we of course had Parkour, which Mirage is pretty much looking like better Origins, but that is nowhere close to Assassin's Creed 3's Parkour or even Unity's Parkour. And then we have Social Stealth, which again, like a lot of people have told me like, oh, this is like supposed to be like, we can't compare it to AC1, it's made for Valhalla engine. And like, I understand all that. But the only problem I have with that is a game coming out in 2023 should at least be better than a game that came out 11 years ago, 10 years ago. You cannot make that argument, because if you do make that argument, if you keep making that argument, that means the games are not progressing in quality. And that also means, why are we playing these games then? So right now, the reason why I went into this rant before I could get into the parkour is that Ubisoft knew that for the first 4 hours, nobody is going to use this, but they had trust in the system that when people were going to use this, it was going to work. And they made it so that this character learns it naturally because he grew up in the woods. So it makes sense that he knows it and Haytham doesn't. That's all I wanted to say here. And also, counter to my point, Edward already knows how to do this. So there goes my logic right out the drain. Alright, let's go. Also, you don't need to press A, by the way. All you need to do is give it a side, and if you are in the sprint, it will automatically climb anyway. That's actually that's good for the trees, but that's really bad for parkour in cities. And they found that balance again in Unity, I would say. Unity obviously didn't have many trees, it was more urban. But it works well in Unity. Better in Unity, this part.
They don't zone joke na de wire, to yaho tena tai de wire, to yah tai de waderio, to arde na zawane.
Tokniko hak. Wagerek the geri hunyani or near to the agerat.
Gawanio. To agut yoti na kuni. Zaha gasto zeriohage, ziniot ne oya.
Next year tamdo era ye de net in a gondage.
Yata de don zon unka go de yonder gewahi. How in any dogas, Doga and any Gwenny, Toya Yedenawe, Nedosa Yedini Rada, Nene Umzage.
Alright, let's not touch the ground. I like this. This is like really chill.
Neck ducks there. Sere Zaha, your story, Hakenona, Tijatadi, Dogu de Tonio.
Wait, what? What? Huh? I was doing it correctly. What? What just happened? Why did I get desynced? Oh, does he fall into the water? Because I heard a splash. Let's wait for him. Let's wait for him. Alright, I guess he failed the challenge. Oh, that makes more sense. I heard a splash, but I didn't really think about it much. Because that happens with AI, like, a lot. Really? It didn't even let me do it. Hold on, I'll restart this. It didn't even let me go there. He just fell immediately. Now that makes more sense. Let's go now. Alright, now we climb. There's this nest. Alright. We are definitely going to climb though. Also, can I just say, like, Connor is just so much more agile than any of the newer characters. Like, even Arno. Arno is not agile. He's more flashy. But he's not exactly what I would call agile. Do not touch the ground or water. I haven't. Oops. Well, thankfully we fell into that very well positioned stack of leaves. Yeah, totally you did that on purpose, dude. Alright, we need to get up there somehow again. I see an initiation point there. Find more feathers. Also, can I just add one more thing? Like, again, no one is watching this, but still. Like, with AC3, like doing this, the tree parkour thing, it's not very hard. It's very, very easy. Yeah, there is some skill ceiling there, but for the most part, it is very easy. But it is still better than any of the new systems. It's still satisfying to do. And that is something that is very important when your game relies on movement this much. For example, like Spider-Man, like the swinging in Spider-Man, the modern Spider-Man games, it doesn't really require that much skill. Like the skill level required, not that much. Pretty much anyone can do it after a while. But what it allows you to do is called sort of express yourself, find your own way through the world and all that. That's something that has been missing in the modern games. Okay, let's go forward. See, I have a general direction I want to go to, but I'm not just straight up running on the ground to that direction. No, I'm using the trees. I'm using what I have. Sometimes I might miss something, but I'm still using the trees. Okay, I think I need to get down now because there is no way to go there. There is no path. Alright, he's right there. Alright, hunting lessons.
Yeah, segu de dum zong mai de ni wa ra lo ke tanu ka ne.
Agwa ya no wonder de ka dorat la wi. Tanu dos zero zuzi wa gare so.
Anguri hunya kana takta ezot kudina gerenyo thon di chatora de.
Alright, now we hunt. Alright, do we see any clues? I see a rabbit there. Wait, who is this? Alright, now we skin it. That's easy. Interact with clues. I see a clue there. Alright, snares. Place one on the ground. Well, let's try for a bigger game, I suppose. Like this was a good way to maybe include some investigation mechanics. Yeah, so we need to select bait. Alright, we got a deer. Still no one in chat, so if anyone is joining in, just type something in chat if you're watching. Alright, let's go back to our snares. That's one right there. Let's skin this one first. Alright. Oh, hello. Good evening. Finally, someone joins us. Hi, Danny. Hey, that's fat shaming. Don't do that, Connor. Got one. All right, we got one. Oh, I'm proud of myself. Wait, I can shoot that. Yeah, I can shoot the rabbit. Just stand still. Oh wait, I forgot. I didn't equip my bow. Alright, got one. So, how are you doing today? Like, what brings you here? Like, I know Assassin's Creed 3 brings you here, but still. Oh man, it's getting late. Hey, I found one. Let's take the high ground. Although, you know, it's really good to know that I have fans. Never would have considered that in a million years. Wait, can I get the rabbit? I think I can get the rabbit. No! Stop chasing him! Fuck off. Stupid fox. Alright, 2 for the price of 1. Maybe, I don't know. Should I go down and get it? I should. Alright. Got one more. I'm really parched right now. Alright, we can get whatever that is. I think that's a deer. Oh dear. Wait, can we... wait, I have an idea. Hold on. Bait. Does he get attracted? Come on, come on. Come to me. Alright, there we go. Okay, got it. Okay. I believe you. No! Damn it, I ruined it. I need to go back up again. That should have been an easy kill right there if I didn't fall. Right now, there really isn't like in terms of my channel or in terms of like a Patreon or something. I kind of don't need money right now. I'm doing fine. And plus, I'm not looking to make this a profession. So that's another thing really. Like the biggest thing why I'm not really that focused on the channel nowadays is because I'm trying for some few other things. I'm not really focused right now. So monetizing the channel wouldn't be correct, morally speaking. Hey, can we air assassinate like a rabbit? Oh, we can. And we missed. Damn it. I try to do that. Like I always was under that. How do I put this? I always felt like it's better to be honest than to not tell people what you're doing. Usually leads to better results. No! I made a mistake. Held it on a little too long. Let's go back. Alright, I screwed up a fair few times. You know what? Let's just put an arrow through something. Alright. No, not that. Alright. Do I have any spare arrows? Alright. Thank you for joining in, man. It was fun. At least there was a viewer for some time. Now we won't have viewers again. Combine bait and snare to catch an animal. We didn't do that. So that sucks. The deer is faster than us. He ran away. Oh, hey! Should I just... Oh, run. Yeah, run. That's a good idea. Well, let's get back to our friend. Like, I'm surprised he ran that far. Considering his... how do I put this lightly? Build. Let's just say build. And before anyone can, come into the chat, call me fatphobic and stuff, like, I am, like, fat. Like, fat enough, I guess. Oh, that was a really good sequence. I'm gonna save that, actually. That was actually really good. I might make that a short or something. That was a good sequence in parkour. Not the best, like, it's not skilled, but it looked good. Alright. He got a few. Alright, he got a few rabbits. So did we. To be fair, we got an entire deer. And then a fox as well. Now what? There we go. There's the village elder. I think this is the time when we get the orb, right? Once we get the orb, I'll go into some spoiler territory right there. Spoilers for Valhalla, not for AC3. Sorry for that. The mic. I hit the mic accidentally. Let's go. What now? You just go in, sit there.
Yo hunja norunge yungwa dena dayan danune amha ajungwa deri wayani ne ayetia se dani sege unjun hunja
Are haja zi dogane gando ayetiri hune kiswas saha odisas tasirayanda ne
yungwa dora zene to na yede wayer hage yungwa ya do.
That's a bad position to be in. Like they know they have to act and also that they can't.
No de wire yot deru ayungwa jonha se
onu jere zi toni yori hawana ne ayda wada den hodu
Oh yeah, there's the orb.
Hoda tiga. Yane?
So, just for a history lesson then. Okay, so she's talking. I'll just let her talk.
Are you a spirit?
You may think of me as such.
Where am I?
You are where you were before. If you mean to ask what it is you now see, it is known as the Nexus. From here, probabilities are calculated so that the proper path may be chosen.
What path?
Yours.
Right. So while we're loading in, let's talk about the orb itself. So, wait, we are lagging?
Follow me.
I am sure I am lagging. Yeah, this is going at 24 FPS. What? Something has gone wrong. Maybe it's just this stage. I'll just let this play out. Like, as you can see, my hardware is just not being used.
To your culture. It is designed to ease navigation.
Right. So yeah, as I was saying, like, obviously in Valhalla, we come across this orb. So this was what Kyoto's son takes to America, actually. And Eivor recovers this from him. And then hands it over to the tribe who were the ancestors to Connor. So that's how the orb ends up where it is. Like, now we know from Valhalla that that's what happens.
Preparing to seize control of the land. If they succeed, the sanctuary will be breached.
It wouldn't be. And Juno knows this. She is using Connor because she knows that once Connor retrieves the key, Desmond will know where it is. Because she knows full well that they need an actual apple to like get in, and that they don't have. And they have no way of finding out where that apple is. Like, they don't have an animus.
Many who have changed the world, who will change the world. So too shall you.
She knows that Desmond is the one who can get this out, but she can't tell that to Connor, obviously. So she's using him.
What sanctuary? What work?
The work that's...
Force will result in a negative outcome.
Whoa! This tree!
Premature access will destabilize the region. Your village and its people will be destroyed.
And they were destroyed anyways. Juno lied about these things, obviously. Also, can I just say, like, is this like the representation of Yggdrasil? She talks about the Nexus as a place where every calculation is made, but we know that was the Yggdrasil, or at least like the thing that they represent as Yggdrasil.
No doubt you have many questions. Time will see them answered. For now, you must follow, leading to later.
Damn it, I almost had full sync. I crashed right at the end twice. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not going for a full sync anyway, so it doesn't matter. Literally, like, I had finished the entire mission and I crashed right at the end twice. Alright, so we are going back to the modern day. No, we aren't. Okay, so at least we are back at 60 FPS, so that's a good thing. It was just that one sequence. It's difficult to control when the FPS is that low. Right. That symbol, the symbol of the assassins.
Radun hage tun gatnue ni satka tun tiga gari wayarunitstu.
Adun hets wagena duni. What garo di rungwe daya jadatka. Hagena dun hase onio di akande. Dan tune tiga ronungwe. Easy na gahanda di tunes. Gari wesi wakaderiandere. Tanu easy gi oni. Arahaja diza detni go rizu ne dosa seri wayena.
Yungar haratstone ayede wadun hunjanuna. Nexti da sheri de nise.
They basically are sending him like on a suicide mission. For all they know, that's a suicide mission.
Yaka atakitsko da ke tanu agader harda dene ayede wanda ne.
Wa unya dodari sigi owadu era osete.
Ohnu jera di desaderi wadenyani.
Aze goya tak gweni daguri wadeni. Yahasa giga. Asetari jina hoda ze saksti kada gunegas. Tonu e dagatka tone gari wayernitsto. Ne egi garun wera hawi ohyashnena zinio.
Also, yeah, his mother was helped by the assassin, so I guess there's that. But I just cannot like Achilles after what he did in Rogue. Like, everything that he does now is tainted, and the fact that he sent a man's son to kill him, that's even worse. Like, he knew what was at stake. He knew that he was wrong in that. He knew Haytham was someone who can be reasoned with. And maybe that's why he was trying to stop Connor with being hasty, but he also should have encouraged a truce there. There was an opportunity for a truce. And if Connor wasn't like so boneheaded, there could have been a truce there. Alright, so we go into the next sequence.
I expected the journey would fill me with a sort of pride, a sense of accomplishment. But whatever it was that carried me away from home soon fled, replaced by questions, and no small amount of doubt. Had I been too hasty? Had I made a mistake? The others in the village, they thought this was something I wanted, something I chose to do. But it never felt that way to me. No, it was not a choice. It was an obligation. Because if not me, then who?
And Connor's entire story is about that. If not me, then who? And to that point, I will always say, like, there'll always be someone else to do it. It all doesn't need to be you all the time. Someone can always do it. Like for me, like anyone can do what I do. And even if I was some incredibly, like, say I was in the position of Spider-Man or someone like that. Even then, like, there is always someone who can help you out, and there is always someone who can replace you. It's not on your head. You don't have to keep it on your head. If the world can replace us that easily, then why should we be bothered that much about this world? Do we dive down? Should I dive down? No, there's the cliff there. I think I can dive down from this point. That's better. Wait, hold on. Is this like a... Yeah, that's better. Alright, let's climb. So one more thing, like if anyone is watching this after the fact, the third stream will be delayed a little bit because I won't be able to stream. The reason why I won't be able to stream is because I sort of have an interview on Monday, so I need to go for that. We cross over, I don't know where the objective is. It's far away as far as I can tell. Okay, not that far away. We are close. We are close enough. Also, like the shimmering has gone down. You know, I was complaining about the shimmering in the grass. It's still there, but it's not as noticeable in motion, I guess. It's fine. It's okay. Like, personally, I would have preferred if there was no shimmering. But I think if I just removed the anti-aliasing, it would just increase the shimmering more. And since we are not playing this on 4K, we need the anti-aliasing and we can't switch it off. Alright. There's some enemy there. Yeah. We can't kill him because we have nothing to kill him with. I guess we do have weapon. Our stone hatchet is with us, but we don't have the hidden blade. We need that first. Also, the fog is kind of pixelated right now. It's an old game. Like these things are acceptable considering the age of the game. Connor, could you walk a little bit faster, please? Alright. LOL. I already killed the guy. I didn't mean to kill him, but I already did. Alright. Travel to Davenport Homestead. I already took care of one guy. I don't know if that will create a bug or something. Now, AC3 is fairly buggy. Alright, there we go. We are here. Now where do we go here? How far away is it? It is far away. Alright, let's go. No point waiting around. Alright, we are parkouring. Like, yes, I can probably run on the ground and probably run faster than this, but this is more fun. Okay, good. Can we cross the bridge? Yeah, there's a bridge. Why didn't he vault? Oh, now he vaults.
Hello. Hello. You must be one of them native fellas from the what's What's it called? Iroquois tribe. Aye. You from that?
I don't think.
Not Terry. Iroquois ain't a tribe.
Is so.
Is not. The Iroquois is a confederation.
Confederate what now?
Can we talk to them? I don't remember.
Confederation, yeah, Tony. It's a group, an alliance. Lots of different kinds of people, all united.
Right. Like I said, a tribe.
Listen, you
Not that. A tribe and a confederation. Okay, why am I arguing?
A tribe and a confederation, and it's not my fault your skull's too thick to make sense of it.
Who you calling a twiddle poop, you crump back scab? Hey now.
Alright, could you guys not fight?
Me and him.
Yeah, mind your
Oi!
business.
Definitely don't punch me. Also, they literally are missing every single punch. What? Let's save that. Oh, what happened? Okay. Alright, saved that part. Okay, so I think someone is in chat. If anyone is in chat, just say something. Let me know. I'm just gonna let them fight it out. Even though it doesn't look like there's going to be a winner anytime soon. Let's just leave that behind. Now we move to Achilles' home. I guess our home. In a little while. Alright, there's the Devonport homestead. There's a cat. No, a dog. We can pet the dog. I personally wouldn't do that. I'm more of a cat person than a dog person. Oh boy, that's gonna cost me like subscribers, isn't it? Alright, I don't hate dogs, it's just that I have a mutual understanding with dogs. They don't like me, I don't like them in particular. We just keep out of each other's way.
What? I was told you could train me.
No.
That's like, nope.
Go away. I'm not leaving.
I actually like young Connor a lot more than grown man Connor. Like, he's a lot more relatable to everyone. Alright, let's go. Take shelter in the stables. We will try again tomorrow. Also, he definitely didn't have that with him. Because we were literally here. He didn't have that with him. I would tend to agree with you. Like, for me, they are not the best, but they are pretty damn close. Not AC3 in particular. I would say AC4 though. AC4 definitely. One of the best Assassin's Creed games. One of the best games, like, just in general. Like, especially like Black Flag, the way they handled the character and the way they handled the story. Like, he's not an assassin, but that's not the point. The whole point of that story is that he's not an assassin and that he becomes one eventually. So yeah, Black Flag definitely. My favorite still is the first one though. So there's that. I think now that I'm replaying these games again, like in order, my perspective has changed about a few games. Like, I'm not that big of a fan of the Ezio trilogy anymore. But there are a few other things, like AC1 has shot right up. Then we have AC3 is better than what I remember it to be. Maybe I'll relate more with the older Connor now because I am older now. So maybe that's a thing. So yeah, a few things have changed from the past. So the one thing I would still say is like, yeah, AC4 best, AC Odyssey worst. That's pretty much where I stand with this thing.
All I ask is a moment of your time.
I apologize if I've been unclear or otherwise confused you with my words. It was never my intention to mislead. So let me try to clarify. Get the hell off my land.
Like, he just so politely says that before, of course, saying to get the hell out of their land. Oh, okay, we climb.
Just hear me out. What are you so afraid of?
Afraid? You think I'm afraid of anything? Least of all a self-important little scab like you?
Yeah, don't try that with a seasoned assassin. That's a terrible idea.
Of riding to rescues, of saving the world. But stay this course, and the only thing you're gonna be is dead. The world's moved on, boy. Best you do too.
I will not leave, do you hear me? I'm never leaving. Just wait, old man.
Alright, let's go back to the stable.
I will not be defeated so easily.
I will not be defeated so easily.
These are square toes. This'll be easy.
That's what you said last time, and I wound up with a dead horse and a dark eye.
Who are you?
Yeah, dude, why?
No one you need concern yourself with, little britches.
Best cut for something bad happens.
No.
Stealth.
I'd say we didn't warn ya.
Do you understand stealth?
Oi, brothers!
Alright, we got everyone.
What do you want?
Can I just say AC3 has the best combat? Not AC4, not anything else. AC3 has the best combat.
You working for the old man then? That it?
There we have the assassin.
You're talking? Oh. Thank you.
Clean this up. Then I suppose we should talk.
Also, that hammer thing that he had, that he was attacking with, we kind of get that as a weapon in Valhalla. That bone hammer thing. We get that as a weapon in Valhalla. Oh dear. Okay, so... Alright, we are in the house. Not everything works in this house.
Sorry.
Not your fault. This whole place is ready to come down. Goddamn miracle it hasn't already. Anyway, who are you?
My name is Rado Hangado.
Right. Well, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Now, tell me why you're here.
That was the best part. I'm not even going to try.
I was told to seek this symbol.
Neither will I. Like, it's actually difficult to pronounce his name. Raton Kaheton. I think that's his name. Again, it's very difficult to pronounce it.
No.
And yet, here you are.
The spirit said that I am...
Spirits of yours have been harassing the assassins for centuries. Ever since Ezio uncorked the bottle. But you don't even know what an assassin is, do you?
Nope. He has no clue.
Well, best settled in then. I've got a story to tell, and it's gonna take a while to get it all out. And so, this is why the assassins have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of the Templars. Because if they succeed, your spirit's visions will become reality.
That's ironic because they don't succeed and those visions come true anyway. Because that's what's supposed to happen.
I've something to show you. Careful. Wasn't a joke when I said this place was coming apart.
Why don't you repair it?
What's the point? Besides, I don't have materials for the job.
So buy them.
Look at me. You think I can just march into some store, purse full of pounds, and go shopping?
Yes.
No, he can't.
So naive.
He can't do that. It should be fairly obvious. Oh, I guess he has never been to civilization. He doesn't know why. Look, at least he is a somewhat acceptable. Like, even then, like, I would doubt people would have accepted him then. Like, even people now are racist. Like, imagine in Connor's time.
Just come in here, throw those on, and call yourself an assassin.
I did not. I would never presume...
That's all right. I know they've a certain allure.
I mean, the robes do look good. I'll give him that.
Very well. I'll train you. Then we'll know if you've the right to wear those robes.
Thank you.
Name's Achilles. Come on then. We've work to do.
You are a speck of dust, a nothing. You and all your kind, living in the dirt like animals, oblivious to the true ways of the world.
What do the Templars want?
What they've always wanted. Control. They see an opportunity in the colony.
Yeah, okay.
A chance for new
control, but you didn't explain why.
Of the past. This is why they backed the British. Here they have a chance to
and also they don't back the British. That's another thing.
People in service to the principles of order and structure.
I have seen what is to come if they succeed. They have to die, don't they? All of them. Even my father.
Especially your father. He's the one holding the whole thing together.
Yeah. See, that's the point where Achilles should have gone like, yeah, that's not how things worked out. Why is it that he's crippled? He could have gone into that. He didn't. Maybe he told him, like, he doesn't say it on screen.
So I trained.
But it doesn't seem like he ever told Connor what actually happened. I really doubt he told Connor what happened.
There were two that concerned the mind.
Connor wouldn't have been that hasty if he knew.
Philosophy, logic, the arts. Achilles taught most often of the assassins and Templars, their structures, origins, and purpose. Centuries of history condensed into a few short days. I told him of the men who had burned my village, of Charles Lee, and my promise to him. Achilles explained that Lee and his followers were Templars, and that they were led by none other than my own father. If I was to serve the order, these men would become my targets. So I worked harder, learned faster, but for all my progress, it was clear that I still had much to learn. My training had only just begun.
And also there's another contentious point. Like, his whole motivation was revenge. His whole, they killed my mom, I'll go kill them. And when that motivation goes away, he doesn't replace it with anything authentic. Like, it's only a lot later when he actually, because that's why I also I'm mad, because they removed that speech from the game. But the speech that Connor gives, that shows actual motivation. That's something that we never really see in the game. We all see that, oh, he's going after Charles Lee because, you know, he gave him his word and all that. But like, we don't actually get to see why Connor became an assassin, even after he knew that it was not the Templars who did that. Alright, we go to Boston.
Don't stare.
Sorry.
Come on.
See what I told you? The young Connor was a lot more relatable. Like, yeah, that would totally be something a teenager would do.
This place is incredible. The people, the sounds and smells. I could walk these streets for days and know not even half its wonders.
I thought the same as you upon a time. These days, I much prefer the quiet of the countryside.
I mean, at this point, I suppose he has seen everything that he needs to see.
For a few, my boy. For a few. There's a store close to here. You're to buy the items on this list. Tell them where the carriage is, and they'll see that it's loaded. Understood?
Yes.
Good. You're also going to need a new name. Your skin is fair enough that you might pass for one with Spanish or Italian blood. Better to be thought a Spaniard than a native. And both are better still than I.
That is not true.
He doesn't know how the world works.
And what is aren't always the same.
What would you call me then?
Connor. Yes, that will be your name. All right then, off you go.
Can we sync? Also, we don't have climb leap anymore, which I would say like it's actually a big removal. Like, climb leap was very good and it genuinely helped a lot. Like right now, I'm really missing climb leap. I could have scaled this a lot faster. Like, a lot of people say that, oh, the modern games improve things, but not always. Like, there are some things in the older games that are genuinely better. Alright, let's sync. Why do I feel like I'm lagging? Like, every now and then there is this... Maybe it's a frame time thing. Like, it doesn't seem like I'm lagging, but I definitely am lagging sometimes. Alright, here we are. Sorry about that. Cannot interact while on mission. Okay. We are going into the same damn area. That is the shop. That's where we were going. Anyway.
You lost?
And also one more thing. Why is there wind blowing inside this establishment?
Will you be paying with coin or trade? Some of these things I have, some I don't. Lumber's hard to come by since my supplier up and vanished. I have the tools and pitch, though. Nails, too. So, where do you want this delivered?
Our wagon is near the State House.
That's an honest trader. He just kept the money that he actually needed and gave the rest back. He could have sort of taken all the money from him. What's going on?
What happened?
That's what we're going to find out. Follow me.
Oh, I remember this part. Alright, we are here.
I say again, disperse! Congregating in this manner is forbidden! We're not going anywhere, Bug!
Oi! Why did you go back to England?
No good can come of this chaos! Return to your homes, and all will be forgiven! Never!
Not until you've answered for your crimes!
You're right,
You
cowards!
don't scare us.
Pointing guns and unarmed!
We ain't afraid!
Is that my father?
Yes, which means trouble is sure to follow. I need you to tail his accomplice. This crowd is a powder keg. We can't allow him to light the fuse. But nothing. Do as I say and go.
Come on, you gosh-gutted coward! It doesn't shoot at me! Hey, Lobster! Go ahead! Fire your little gun!
You red fat, drunk, son of bacon-faced lout! I just don't fight you!
Right. But it's good that there are many people on the street. We can just stay on the street and just be blended in. What's going on?
Boy, you there! What's all the fuss about? Fire at the townhouse. Like in all my years.
As long as I can see him, that's better. Why is he still looking?
Your plot is ended.
Not quite.
Has it?
Damn you! Fire!
I'm willing to bet that Charles didn't know who that guy is. Come on. I'll miss full sync. Alright. At least we escaped. Oh, don't worry, you're still here. Like, and I still am going to stream for a while. So, at least you're here. So, I appreciate that. I mean, I was late though. Alright, now I think... Oh no, we are not done now, dear. I chose a terrible time to jump out. Like the worst possible time. Just ignore me. Go away. Like that was stupid.
I need to find Achilles.
Alright, let's go. Let's just run. Where do I run? That's better. Let's just stay here. Nothing to see. Oh, there is no one. Okay, I can just go. Where do I need to go again? Oh, just straight. Okay. Yeah, with AC3 the problem always is it snaps. Sometimes it will snap weirdly and to some like absolutely weird place where it shouldn't snap. Oh, no. I'm just gonna run. Right. So we don't... I'm trying to find a way to record my old PS3, got AC1 in there. You might want to try a capture card or something. I don't know what output format PS3 has. But even if it's like those like really old ones, if you remember the AV ones that we used to have, the 3 mustard colors. So if we do that, like just have a converter to HDMI and it should work just fine. I promise it on PC, it records fine. Then when I watch the video back, there's a lot of screen stuttering. That is something that probably won't be fixed. I actually don't know how I would go ahead and fix that. Sometimes it's just a weird thing where since it's being translated into a different format, it will just have weird stuttering while decoding. Like,
what am I supposed to do?
Usually, but if you want to solve that though, so if you have a way to solve it, just try and, I don't know, have a different capture card or something. Like, it could be something related to the capture card.
We won't be seen together until these posters are gone.
Alright, let's get 2 of the wanted posters. Oh no. Yeah, let's just go. Yeah, you should probably just try a capture card. Like that would be better. PC, like with the normal capture, it can be very flaky at times. Like for absolutely no reason, it will be flaky. Alright, let's just, you know what, let's just fight them out. Alright, let's kill him. Thanks, man. I really tried with that shot. Like, Origins is just not great for parkour, is it? Like, it took me a while to find a route that made sense and then just make sure that it worked. Alright, I'm just gonna stay here. Like the Origins one, like I got the route down. Once I got the route down, it was simple because honestly, there aren't any mechanics in Origins. Like it's not that difficult to do. But the main problem was finding that route which made sense. I think with Mirage, things will be easier. Alright, we got one. Let's go now, let's go. Where is the other poster? I mean, there's supposed to be a poster. Okay, it's right here. Bye-bye. I'm just gonna go. It is, like, and that's my biggest concern with whatever happens to parkour now, because like that's not going to change for Mirage. The main mechanics of Mirage are not going to change. It's basically just going to be Origins. Yeah, with better like level design we might get more opportunities, but the basics of parkour are still the same. We don't have side ejects. I like someone was telling me that, oh, Valhalla has side ejects. Like, yeah, but in the loosest possible terms. Like, it doesn't really work. Origins has side ejects, but you can only go down, not up. And there were so many sequences there where I would have really benefited if I could side eject upwards. That's just something that's a problem with the newer system. Even with Unity, that wasn't a problem. There were ways you could go up using a side eject. That exists in Unity. Why the hell doesn't it exist in any of the other games? It doesn't make sense. I hope it exists now. I hope they have worked on it in Mirage, because they haven't shown the side ejects. And side ejects, like, they are very important.
Watch and learn.
The man responsible for today's shooting may have been in disguise.
The worst thing is going to be absolute travesty of a toggle to sprint, and yeah, side ejects used to gain height. Yeah, man, that's what I'm afraid of. I really hope it's not a toggle, because if it's a toggle, that you just know it's going to suck. Sprint as a toggle is never something that should be there in a game.
Come on, man. There's still one last bit of.
And I also have this another thing. If you have like auto run, if you need a button to have auto run, then maybe you shouldn't have that. Maybe you shouldn't have a game that is designed in a way where you essentially need the person to just press one button and just sit back because it's a long and tedious process. If it's a long and tedious process in your game, don't have it in your game. Alright, we are incognito. Can we watch porn and shit? Yo, why am I being detected? I'm incognito right now.
I can go by rooftop and meet you there. Tunnels?
I think the lack of side ejects is essentially what's the worst thing about the modern AC games. Like without side ejects, you really don't have that level of control that you have in any of the older Assassin's Creed games. Like it's just not the same. It doesn't work. Alright, as long as I don't sprint, I should be fine. So let's just walk there. Can we take a side alley or something? We have a side alley, right? Yeah. As long as we are not too conspicuous, we should be fine. I would say like try Revelations. Revelations has some really good stealth design. Yeah, you can try. Like it doesn't always work. Like you have to get it working in a way. But when it does work, it's really good. Like at least that was the case for me. Like it took a while to sort of understand how it was working, but then it worked it just clicked. And also one more advice I would give if you do attempt Revelations is that make sure that you are using all types of bombs and not just the smoke bomb. Like yeah, the smoke bomb, it's very tempting to just use the smoke bomb and have like a huge range with the smoke bomb and that's it. But sometimes like the noise generators and things like the lethal bombs, they are also very good. So if you want to, you can definitely try those out. In fact, I would highly recommend trying those out. Alright, we are here. Now where? I'm assuming this is where we are supposed to go.
I'll see you inside.
Okay, let's go inside. I think I saw it. Like, yeah, definitely. Like if right now Mirage had come out and they said that now we have bomb crafting and we have like 4 or 5 different types of bombs, that's what would have really pushed me into believing that the game is actually going back to the roots, because that would be incredible, right? Like bomb crafting, a lot of what there was in the game was unnecessary, but the different types of bombs that we could have, something that in a way that Unity inherited, like the cherry bombs and stuff, that's actually very useful. The only thing that Unity did wrong was that just because you have a cherry bomb doesn't mean you don't have normal whistling, because these two things serve very different purposes. Cherry bomb is to lure the people into one specific area, and whistles are to lure them towards yourself or to where you are. Those are two very different actions. I don't know why they didn't have whistling in Unity. Clearly they could have implemented it because Syndicate has it. Like there was no reason not to have it. And Syndicate didn't exactly get a huge amount of time either. Follow animals' movements. I saw a rat there. I don't see any rats anymore.
Let us move on.
I'm just gonna go in this direction.
Much as it pains me to say it, we must follow the rats, as
they often move in the direction of an exit.
See, a rat went that way. So I'm assuming I have to go that way.
Well, you were right.
The one thing that I'm actually excited about in Mirage now is that we might actually have quick shot back. Like a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people saw that in the trailer, but I saw it later when I slowed it down and I was going frame by frame and I saw it. What I saw was like right when Basim drops that smoke bomb at the end, the red smoke bomb, he actually switches. And a part of me thinks that was like the quick select thing that we saw. When he goes into the menu, you'll see like there were different keys allocated. So the Xbox style. So I guess in my case, the square, the circle and the cross, they were each associated with a single tool. And I think that's how you switch between tools. Like if you just want to switch without going into the radial menu, like we used to have like in Brotherhood or something. So if we do have quick shot back, I don't know if we can lock on to enemies before quick shotting, because that would be really important for quick shotting. But even if we don't have a lock on, even if we have a soft lock system like Unity had, that would be excellent. All right, we broke the lock. Now what?
Done. The printer isn't far. Let us reconvene there.
All right, let's reconvene there. Like with Assassin's Creed, like a lot of people, like I've seen, don't make me hyped. Like quick shot was one of those things that is genuinely useful. Like if you're someone who is trying to have that sort of skill-based gameplay, quick shot is really useful. And also, like I did that stealth run with Unity. I think you also saw that as well. You commented below it. Like the stealth run in Unity, like yeah, there is quick shot, but the game is so broken that the quick shot doesn't work. Like there is one moment in that video where essentially what I was supposed to do, like initially when I planned the entire thing, I was going to sort of have a quick shot. I used to go out of the line of sight of those 3 guards there. I was going to quick shot this one guard and then go into cover. Except now my character can't crouch and my character can't quick shot for some goddamn reason. Like the game was broken. And so I had to improvise on the fly. I just dropped a smoke bomb on that guy, killed him, went back, did the same thing again, then dropped 2 more smoke bombs. Like sometimes the game will just break out of absolutely nowhere. And that was a problem with Valhalla, and that's one thing I'm hoping Ubisoft avoids with Mirage. Like if they can just release a game that works, that would already be a huge improvement over anything that Valhalla did, or even Unity for that matter. All right, let's keep it quiet. Let's keep it calm. Yeah, like there are some quirks that you definitely need to understand with the Phantom Blade. All right, let's just go in here. Like quick shotting is really useful, and that's something that Assassin's Creed should always have. Like not every game has quick shot. They want you to manually aim, but quick shot, the way it used to work, especially like in the older like Revelations, Brotherhood, or even AC3. Like AC3 has quick shot. So the way it works here is the way it should work in Assassin's Creed, because that's what sets things apart. In Assassin's Creed, it's not just about, you know, being stealthy. It's also about being efficient and being fast. Like you can be very fast in your stealth mechanics in Assassin's Creed. In the other series, sometimes it's about patience. In Hitman, it's about having the right disguise, having the right moveset, having the right planning. With AC, it's very much about action. The stealth action aspect that Assassin's Creed has, quick shot is very necessary for that. And so, like, they really should bring it back. That's one of the things that I would love to have back. It just makes it so much faster and efficient. Like you just go in there, you quick shot someone, go to the right, without having to manually aim, especially using a controller. With the keyboard mouse, it's still okay, but manually aiming with a controller, I just can't do it. And it's definitely slower than having a quick shot.
Someone and explain my innocence.
You can't be serious.
We counter one lie with another. Words on paper.
Here we are.
Also, while I was speaking, there is one thing that Connor said that's really dumb. Can we go to the people and like tell them that I'm actually innocent? No, you dumbass. No one is going to believe you.
Like this.
Like, no one is going to believe him there. Obviously. Yeah, like in Assassin's Creed, where pretty much every time, in every game where if you want to do things in style, quickshot is the best way to do it. Because it is so cool as well. Like, when Connor does it, okay, you know, let's try something. Let's isolate a guard somewhere. Make sure I actually have my arrow selected. Yes, I have. Let's see, where is an isolated guard? No, that's a group. It's a bad idea. Let's see if I can pull this off. Or at least let's do it far away from where we actually need to be. Alright, this seems... You see that? Like, that's what I want. Let's just loot him, get our arrow back. I definitely want that back. And let's not draw any more attention. So, yeah, as I was saying, like, quick shot is just feels so cool. Like, I was there, didn't aim anything, just Connor just does it for you. Like, yeah, it takes away that manual approach. I'm not saying you shouldn't have manual aim. Manual aim is also important, especially like the sniper bows from Assassin's Creed Origins. Yeah, manual aim is good, but like have quick shot. That just makes it so much better. All right, let's go. We need to go, I think, to the Devonport homestead, right? Yeah. Yeah, Connor has a great tool set. Like, if any assassin has the tool set that he has, I think that's more than enough. Connor has what? He has smoke bombs. Does he have yet? No. So, wait, why do I already have rope darts? That doesn't make any sense. Like, rope darts aren't unlocked until a lot later. Did I loot one from someone? Alright, so apparently I have a rope dart, but it's useless for me. Alright. Like, the one thing I would say, like, if I had to combine the kits of different assassins, I would take the bombs from Revelations, the standard kit that Connor has, like, with the hidden blades and everything. And, like, I think that was yesterday, right? I was talking about, like, someone asked, like, I think it was Mukfi who asked that, you know, why did we go from double hidden blades with Edward to a single hidden blade with Connor? It doesn't make sense. But the theory that we managed to come up with at the end was that you need to be a high-ranking assassin to get a double hidden blade. That's the one that made sense to me, because assassins are always trapped for resources, so that makes sense. So with that said, I still like the one hidden blade rather than having two. Like, yeah, there is redundancy if you have two. I just like the one hidden blade. It feels like it's cooler because your assassin is doing more with limited resources. That's what I like about them. But yeah, that I would take Connor's entire kit using the bow and arrow, everything, and I would take the bombs from Revelations. That would be my ideal kit as an assassin. But I won't be an assassin, I would be a Templar. I would be an assassin hunter, I guess. So, there's that.
Welcome back.
You left me in Boston.
The training we've done here is all well and good, but experience is a better teacher by far.
What of my father?
Into the wind, I'm afraid.
We have to find him.
And we will. After.
Chill out, dude. You're not gonna find him immediately.
But he's out there plotting who knows what.
And what would you do when you found him? If you found him? You're a boy with a few months of training. He's a man full grown who spent decades honing his skills. if you're going to stand a chance against the Templars, you're going to need these.
Yeah, also one more thing that I would let's say, yeah, I'll talk about after this cutscene is done.
Go on before I change my mind.
Also, we do get double hidden blades for Connor. We only get a single for Haytham. That's what we were talking about. But pretty much after Connor, we have only seen a single hidden blade. Like, I think Connor was the last person who had double hidden blades in the timeline. Because Arno had single, Jacob and Evie had single blades, Lydia had single blades. I think Xiaoyun was before his time, but she had single. Arbaz Mir had single blade. Nikolai had single blades. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone had double blades.
He's going to die.
All right, let's rescue this guy's brother. The game crashed. Oh, one more thing that actually, now if I had to select my kit, okay, I've missed something. So the one thing, like, there was this episode that I was watching. I don't remember what channel it was. It was a guy who makes weapons and stuff. So he made the hidden blade, and he said that it's really cool, but one of the disadvantages is that you don't have that amount of movement with it, because it's literally only one way. The blade only comes out this way, and that's how you are supposed to use it. Now, I agree with that. And the only other thing I would say is that that's why Connor's kit was so great. It's because his hidden blade, like at least one of his hidden blades, had a pivot mechanic. So it comes out and then he can move it and have it in a hand like any normal knife. So his range of motion is not as limited. I think that's like the best compromise. Wait, what's going on? Okay. So yeah, I feel like that's a good compromise between the traditional hidden blade and a more knife style approach. But also, I disagree with the guy because he's an assassin. He shouldn't have to get into combat. Like, yeah, Connor gets into a combat a lot, but ideally, if you're an assassin, you should go in stealth.
There's no time. Please come.
So yeah, if I had to go in stealth, I shouldn't really care. And if anything, having that restricted hidden blade would make me want to go more in stealth. But even then, I would say, like, if I had one of the blades from Connor, so the pivot blade that Connor has, that his main hidden blade, if I can have that, and if I could combine that with Arno's hidden blade, like with the, what was that? Phantom blade. Yeah, Phantom blade. I don't know why I forgot about that.
Just pass under the bridge.
All right. All right. Let's go help this guy. Oh dear. Whoa! I didn't touch the water! What? That's bullshit, man. I didn't touch the water. Come on! That's bullshit, man. I barely touched the water there. I was like at the bank.
What this knobbend is trying to say is he's forever in your debt, sir.
Who you calling? A knob-end?
You.
Because you are one.
What were you doing on those logs?
One of the dangers of lumbering. We've got the camp set up a few rods off of here as we're cutting timber. We're hoping to open a mill in the area.
There's a good place not far from the manor.
All right, have fun.
I like you already. We'll have a look.
I would have liked to play as well, but I can't. And also it's like 1 a.m. in the morning, so definitely no one is playing here right now. Alright, if you come back before I end the stream, then just join again. Alright, let's... so we got... Yeah, we got the lumberyard with us.
Quiet, but we can certainly use the wood.
The manor needs a lot of work.
That and other things. Meet me at the small shack by the shoreline when you have time. There's something else you need to see.
What is it?
An asset.
All right. Yeah, let's get that homestead mission done. I actually want to do it. So yeah, since we are doing a live stream anyway, I think I'll just do the homestead missions. Which way was that again? Let's just mark it on the map. Diana, Catherine. I don't know who they are, but let's do this homestead mission. Let's set a marker there. Yeah, that way. Which way do I go again? I can't seem to find a path here for some reason. Alright, finally found a path. Let's go now. I thought there was a path there. Evidently there isn't. Also, Anna, one thing I would say, like AC3's system is probably the closest we have gotten to a perfect parkour system. Like, it's easy to pick up. The consequences of messing up aren't that great. But also, it's not like just one button and done movement. Alright, let's equip our hidden blade. No! Oh! Oh! What did I do? That was dumb. Wait, did they just disappear? Wow, that's helpful. Alright. Yeah, they just disappeared. Lol.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, at least he's alive, so that's a silver lining.
I think so. Didn't do much to me aside from a good scare. Blackguards.
What did they want with you?
My purse, which was meager, and they decided to punish me for their trouble. Silly, really. My tools and equipment were worth a king's share to the right man. In any case, I had best get on my way. It's a long walk to the nearest inn. I thank you again for your kindness.
Have you no home?
Oh, well, I was a proud resident of Boston until recently, but I'm not a supporter of His Majesty, and, well, I was forced out of my woodshop and home by loyalists.
There are plenty around here who could use the services of a skilled craftsman if you were looking for somewhere to settle.
Is that right? I may look into that.
Alright, we got one. I see some kids here, and there is someone standing there. Yeah, we can't interact with them. Alright, let's just go back to, you know, his homestead. Alright. Where is the homestead? Oh, we are not going to the homestead. I just remembered. We are going to the ship. I'm surprised this thing is even like still afloat.
I met him once, that captain. He was 7 feet tall if he was an inch. I tell ya, legs like tree trunks and a smithy's arms. Almost broke my hand shaking it'll know. I could feel it then when I met him. No weapon made by man could harm him.
Alright, training begins. So we fix up our ship and we go on some naval missions, I think.
Say, go away, boy! You
So I didn't see you there, old man. I'd have set my home in order if I'd known you'd be calling.
The boy's name is Connor. He's here to restore the property.
Restore? Restore? Pardon my manners. She's still the fastest in the Atlantic. Sure, she needs some attention. Minor things mostly, but with a little affection, she'll fly again.
Who is she?
Who is she? Why, the Aquila boy, the ghost of the North Seas.
The boat.
A boat? She's a ship boy, and make no mistake about it. I thought you brought him here to restore order. I reckon he's the greenest thing on the frontier.
Connor, meet me back at the manor when you've finished here.
You said it requires repairs. You able?
She does need work. A ship is a she, boy. And yes, I can refit her, but I'm lacking in the proper supplies. Some quality timber would help me get started.
I can see to that.
Yeah, we found some quality
How long
timber.
before she is able to sail again?
Just get me the lumber, boy. I'll raise a crew.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's able to raise a crew. But anyway, doesn't matter. That's a nice music going on. All right, we are in.
There you are. I've something to show you. Come, take a look.
What is it?
A ledger. It lets us manage the homestead's dealings.
And these?
That was years ago. Before the slow fever, before the Templars, before everything collapsed. But that's all in the past. Better we focus on what's in front of us. Take up the ledger, and I'll teach you how it all works.
All right. All right, let's select the trading menu. Okay. Select merchant. So tax of 30%, and we'll get a 21 pound profit. Why is it pounds? Okay, I guess dollars wasn't a thing at that point. Press Y to send the convoy to selected merchant. Okay, send the convoy. Wait, hold on. Confirm. Training begins. Sequence 5.
Time passed quickly after that. My days a blur of study, training, and work. What little free time Achilles allowed me was spent learning about the Templars, about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to confront them, to put an end to their schemes, to ensure my people would remain untroubled and free.
That won't happen.
It was too soon. That to approach them now would see me killed. All my work would be for nothing. Patience.
What is
strength.
that? You say something like floating in midair.
For me. But in time I mastered them as well. Days became months. Months became years. And as my skills and knowledge grew, so too did I.
Let's see if there are any homestead missions available. Right now there don't seem to be any. All right, let's go. No. That's a terrible idea. Why did I do that? I should have checked first. I jumped in the one place where there is some rocks down there. That was dumb. Oh, hey, that worked out well. It just teleported me right to where I need to be. Yeah. It just teleported me right where I needed to be. That's excellent. Launch. I think that's what we need to do, right? Confirm.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
Alright. Everything looks sturdy enough.
She is solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale. Ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out? Show you what she can do firsthand.
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. All in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
I think there's a scene where Connor talks how his grandfather was a sailor. That's the thing, right? I definitely remember him talking about it. And that's another thing, like back then, even if two games were like close by and they had connections, they would set something up. Like, it's not like how things work nowadays. Like with Origins and Odyssey, like clearly they weren't communicating with each other.
Come on, lad, no time like the present.
And press B.
Come on, she won't bite.
Alright.
You're connected to her now. Listen and feel. She's idle. If you call for half sail, the men will hop to it and she'll... Half sail! Ah! The killer flies again! Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there.
Okay.
She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like. I want everything. Loosen to full sail.
Can we zoom out? Like Black Flag? We can't, I know that. That would have been nice. Actually, that's what Black Flag like took this and went absolutely crazy with it. Like the whole concept was introduced in AC3, it was fine, it was really nice. And then AC4 just took it and dialed it up to 11.
Wind looks to be shifting.
To the point where that was the point of the game. That became the point of the game.
Ease her off. Slow her down to half sail.
I love how that dude is just brave and climbing the rope right there to the side against the flowing wind. Like, that's a sure shot way of getting blown off.
Full sail! Bend them all, full sail! Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hull. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then.
Alright, let's go.
Mind those other vessels. Hold your tack to keep your right of way.
And also one more thing I guess I can praise about Odyssey is that they clearly lost the cannons, like that sheer firepower. But even then, like, they managed to make it feel decent enough, I guess. The sailing. Like, sometimes when you're in the open sea, like, it's decent. Like, yeah, it's not Black Flag, but it's good enough.
Rogue wind! Rein her into half sail. Half sail! We need more speed. Full sail!
Alright, back to full sail. Now, the one thing that I would love to see, like, they're talking about remaking AC4 obviously, and since Singapore is working on it, it's obvious that the reason why they're doing it is because they have some stuff they have already worked on with the more, like, with the redesigned, should I say redesigned? Like, whatever, like, they remade the system again for Skull and Bones, and I think that's why they're trying to do a whole remake, because they already have something they can use for it. So if that's the intention, then that's a good thing that they are doing that. So let them.
No sail! Bring her to full stop. No sail, haul in everything.
Do not take any damage. Alright, we have dropped our anchor.
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you too.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No. Between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show. The Achillies is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much.
He just leads with that question. Where is Charles Lee? सोच समझ के बोला कर बे.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
Alright, we have guns. Hey, if they're doing a remake of AC4 because they have, you know, more improved ship mechanics, could they make an AC3? I guess AC3 remake they will never make because they already did a remaster, and that's kind of a remake. Like, if The Last of Us Part 1 is a remake, then AC3 Remastered could also be called a remake. Like, at this point, like, the game industry is kind of forgetting what a remake is supposed to be like. Like, You know, Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 2, 3, those are remakes. Last of Us 1 is a remaster. Yes, there's a lot of work went into that. I'm not disregarding the work that went to that. I'm saying it's still a remaster, not a remake. For a remake, things need to be significantly different. It needs to be a rebuilding of the entire game. That's something they didn't do. At least in my opinion.
But rest assured, there's ample room to add more should you feel the need. To half sail! Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring her around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
Alright, let's do that. Alright, we did that.
Done, boy. Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible. Fire!
Alright.
Good. Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Nice.
Not bad for a spot, Captain. You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long. Full sail!
Alright, let's go.
Gunboats are above!
Why is he shooting at us?
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard! Use the swivels on him, Captain! Him up! Double time! On my mark!
Wait, how do we brace again? Come on, that's not fair.
Where in the bloody hell did she come from? Ready up to fire! And fire! Out of that sight! Reload those ladies! Round shot now! Keep round, boys! Fire! Stay back in the gate! Switch the chain shot! On my mark! No round shot! Gate round, boys! And fire! Brakes! We're sailing into the wind! Alter your course! We're in it now, boys!
Alright, let's get them. Just need one more.
Full stop! No sail! Fire!
Alright, we got him.
back or the old man will have my guts for garters.
Alright, we had our first sailing experience. Could have done better there, but didn't. I could have easily gotten like full sync with that if I wanted to.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship. Could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Achillies here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
Alright.
And not even a goodbye before you left.
Yeah, I would be pissed too.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put them on. Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Right, we finally have the assassin from Assassin's Creed. Right, now we get to play as Desmond. These were actually fun. Like AC3, the modern day playable segments were actually fun.
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, that doesn't help as much as you think it does.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
I mean, there is no problem promising that, because if everything is gone, who cares?
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above?
He means above. These were really fun segments, and I wish we could do these things nowadays. Like, I would totally take an Assassin's Creed game in modern day. Because there's definitely things we can do in modern day.
1, 2, 3.
Yep, reach it just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics. Perfect. I've got a nice strong signal. Just a heads up, there's no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
the old-fashioned way being climbing. Yeah, the one thing that I would certainly improve about the AC3 system is the precision. Because so much of the control is automated, like precision is definitely lacking. Like I would, like if I were to do it, like with the resources that Ubisoft has, I would have two different modes. One, which is the way AC3 usually normally works. I would definitely keep that. Oh, wow.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
Let's take a pic here. So yeah, that's one thing I would do is like obviously still have this, but make it so that some of the things are toggleable. Like for example, the climbing. Like you need to press the jump button to start climbing, something like that. Have the option to go between those two. That would really help with the precision part of it. Like if I had access, like I'm not saying everyone should be able to do this or everyone, it should be forced upon everyone. Some people just want a casual experience, that's fine. But for the people who want a little bit more control or a little bit more skill involved, there definitely should be options. So Ubisoft has done well with recently with at least the difficulty levels and things like that. Okay, done okay. I shouldn't say well, it's not the best thing in the world. But what I would say is, like, there's something like that for parkour would, like, it is already necessary and it would be nice. Like, having a more detailed control system would be nice.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
I mean, Sean is correct here. Wait, do we go down or something? We go up, right? Yeah, we go up. No. Absolutely not. See, here's the thing. It won't do it unless you are running. And since running and jumping are the same action now, if your camera is even slightly off, the character will immediately jump. There is like, there is no option there. That's the one thing I really wish they would have done differently. Otherwise, this system is very close to being perfect.
Once you reach the top of the lit up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Yeah, they are not the ones making the jump.
I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
And the thing about Assassin's Creed, one more thing that I really love about these games is that since there is a parkour system, since there is a movement system with some amount of depth in it, you can do these sort of missions where it's not about combat, it's not about the same stabbing action. Simply going from one place to the other, you can use these things. Like platforming. Platforming is a huge thing. So having these mechanics in an open world game, which can be used for platforming even in an open world game and also in missions like these, that's a really good thing. Alright, we jump.
When you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late and you'll miss the building. Now! Open your chute, now!
Alright. Also, Desmond is in a really weird position with his legs. Usually you want both legs. As far as I can tell, you want both legs. Or at least that's the instruction I was given. Both legs need to be forward.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected. But I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look. I'm not supposed to kill you. But the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter.
See, if you have a gun, you better be ready to shoot it.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Yeah. And let's just... We have the key. We might as well start the sequence. Oh, I think we need to go that way. Like, we get some information here, but Valhalla just does so much for the lore. That's why I liked Valhalla's modern day, because it honestly, it improved the lore a lot.
He sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
The thing is, like, you would also need to be, like, at the correct place. If, say, a solar flare is coming for Earth and you want... Ideally, you would want, if you are planning like an antenna that can sort of absorb everything, you would want it facing the direction the solar flare is coming from. So A, you need to calculate where, then you need to calculate how, because you would need some massive antennas. First of all, you need something to absorb that, but let's say they were very technologically advanced. You would still need something with a lot of surface area. So you need something that is long. So you need to build that. So yeah, there are a lot of challenges for doing something like that. How do I... Yeah.
we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world, we lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
And also it won't really be spared. If it's like a very small part of Earth that they can save with a field like that, like the rest of the world is still gone. And that presents a lot of challenges.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
Right. So can we just go down from here? No, we can't. What is this room? Why is there a random room here? All right. Let's go back into the Animus.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects phrased. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun?
Spare
All
a moment.
these things I must determine. Of course. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them. What is it?
The Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Shao Yun to...
Sorry.
Aim properly next
We'll have
time.
to work on this.
Ganondogo.
Yes, my friend.
What brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale? This is theft!
Kana, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
That's what he's concerned about. Like, use a tree. Alright, let's go. Fast travel. And also, like, this thing, like, since it is not that precise, like, it does things like these. What was just happening then? Though, considering the age of the game actually does look good.
Sanctions and demonstrations won't suffice, Sam. We need to act, and I'm talking about more than a sternly worded.
But surely you can understand.
Some old nine duties were so little.
Alright.
Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You.
Would you excuse us, fellows? Thank you. That conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along? Well, it's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
You speak
No.
as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who was compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store was closed because he displeased the crown.
Yeah, that still doesn't equate what they are going through. Sorry. Connor is right on this one.
Hey! It's my home, no matter what you thieves called taxmen say! If the gums in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves!
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down. Ah!
Ah, bollocks! We're coming in!
I trust the mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
What? Did I just lose my arrow? God damn it. Alright. Disposed of the tax collectors. No! That's not what I wanted to do. Fucking hell. Alright, got it. Did I get anything? Oh, I have it switched off, so I don't know. LOL. Oh, that's a nice bug. Did he just attack me with no weapons? Alright, did that make us incognito? Alright, let's go interact now. I haven't talked in a while. I just realized I didn't say anything while I was being chased. I'm a little bit tired, I'm not gonna lie.
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux, and the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stéphane Chaffeau.
Ah, Connor and I just had a ball with some redcoats enforcing some taxmen outside my home.
The collectors grow bolder and more forceful. Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest shipments of British tea. The eyes of the city are upon that stage.
A Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast.
William Johnson is smuggling the tea off the ships. One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the stamp. He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it. Where is he now? I've never met the man.
May I ask why you seek him, Connor?
He intends to purchase the land upon which my village stands, without the consent of my people.
No doubt the revenue from his little smuggling endeavor is financing the acquisition. A tax enforced on tea grants a boon to smugglers. I'll wager the same men who levy the taxes are selling the tea. A stage requires a spectacle, and I may know the play.
Alright.
Connor, head back to the docks and see to the destruction of the tea. If you should need us, return here.
Hello, Connor. That tea is being illegally smuggled all around Boston by Johnson's men. If you see any crates in transit, perhaps you could put a stop to the delivery. And those moody tax collectors are still at it. They could use a lesson or two, huh?
Alright. So we are going to take part in the Boston Tea Party.
Pardon me.
Come on, mate.
Of course he ran. Alright, let's go destroy his finances. Alright, we are at the docks. Now what? Hey, it said limit firearm usage. Since when has an arrow been a firearm? Yeah, the stealth in AC3 just doesn't work. Like, I've tried a lot and I just cannot make heads or tails of this. Alright, let's go. We got both of them. Now we need to go that way. Why didn't I assassinate him there? Why did Connor attack? There was absolutely no reason to attack there. What the fuck? Let's make this a big explosion. Let's see if having like multiple kegs would do that. Let's have 3. The explosion radius ain't any bigger, so... Okay, there was a slightly bigger explosion. Did that guy survive? Yeah, he did. Oh, is this the ship where we go for the final thing? I think this is the ship where the final mission of the game takes place. Alright, let's go up. I don't know why Connor was climbing this ladder like that, but okay. Why? This is bullshit. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way. Bye. And of course I get desynced. And I'll lose the arrow, obviously. It makes sense. Did I? Oh, I didn't lose the arrow. That's actually good. Alright. Let's go get our last guy. And that's the game. One of the things that the game does that I really don't enjoy is this one. That, you know, the only way I can get down like properly, I can jump always, but the way to do it is actually to press the B button or the circle button in the controller. But what it does is it snaps and tackles someone else who was not even close to where you wanted to go. The camera wasn't even pointing to that guy, and my character was like, nah, I'm just gonna jump right on him. Why? This time I'm just gonna avoid them. You see, look what I'm actually pressing and what the character is doing. These are the things that need to be fixed. Like, it's very obvious where I want to go. I've pointed my character that way. Just let me go down. Okay, let's not kill him here because there are a lot of guards looking. I'll kill him when he gets out of sight of people. Yeah, this seems nice. Now we can get out. Alright, let's go. Again! I wasn't even close! What the hell is the logic here? Like, I could understand if I was at least a little bit close to them, that it's snapping me to the target. Why on earth am I just jumping from that far out onto that guy? It doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't be that automated. What is he doing? Really? And also, I have no idea when the detection state ends. Who the fuck is chasing me? There is literally no one here. Yeah, the game can be frustrating, especially now I'm getting tired. Makes it even more frustrating that way.
Are you here, mein Freund? Thank you.
Keep back! Away, damn you!
Alright, we bribed him on the side. Phew. After this mission, I'll just go back to my homestead and do homestead missions because I'm kind of bored.
Where's Sam Adams?
Who cares? I've been robbed.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Where are you going?
To get back what's rightfully mine. Oh, regardez! Some pathetic redcoats waiting for a beating. I will match your face to your jacket, Captain. Get home.
Yeah, no way I'm getting 100% sync here. I don't remember exactly how to do this. I guess I can figure it out. But I don't have the energy.
Stefan, please! Stop and listen to me!
I've listened for long enough. They come into my home and take my things? I will get my revenge. The man responsible for this will pay. His friends will pay. Voilà trop longtemps que je subis ces affronts. Ils vont coûter de mon courroux. You looking for a fight, Englishman? I'll give you what you want.
Never stood a chance, did you?
Hey, Redcoats! Your king is a pig!
Oh, just about in time. Did you see that? That was, I cut it extremely close. That counter went to 0 when I shot the gun. That was extremely close.
There is a way to fight injustice, but this is not it.
I'm just gonna loot my arrow back if he doesn't mind.
I will match your fate.
I just need one more assassination. Okay, I fell short by one assassination. I actually probably would have done it just fine.
His tea just spontaneously combusted. Nonsense. Someone's responsible for this, and you will find out who. And if you can't, I'll gut you and find a smarter mongrel who can.
What do we do? Create a window.
Bloody hell are you?
Right. Created a window right there.
Why? You have no right to rub people blind. By decree of the British Parliament or not.
British Parliament? I worked for William Johnston.
Johnston? End his suffering cleanly.
Please.
The people seem to have an ear for you. What are the things you lost?
The people listen to me only because I spoke the truth loud enough, which is worth 1,000 times the content of my footlocker. In English, they can keep my things.
You did well tonight.
I said it by
And it's morning. So, yeah, not tonight.
I offer you my allegiance, for what it's worth.
Your aid is welcome, and I am grateful. Now, I need to find Sam Adams.
I didn't get full sync. That last one, I literally fell short by one assassination. I almost had it. To be fair, like the things that I actually did, they were far more difficult. Like the objective that I completed were more difficult than the one that I didn't. Alright, let's see then. I'm not going to do any main missions anymore, today at least. I'll just see if I have anything to do in the homestead. Doesn't seem like there are any missions in the homestead. Let's fast travel there. Just to confirm that there aren't any missions. You see, no, there are missions. Right there. Wait, am I lagging? No. Oh yeah, I am. There. It just weirdly just drops frames randomly. Homestead mission. Yeah, we do have homestead missions. Let's just do those. Alright, we have 2 homestead missions. I'm going to do both.
It has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
Alright. Let's see if we can trade anything. Barrels for 25. Okay, I'll craft that. All right, what do we have for arrows? Okay. Capacity upgrade. Okay. So we can start with this. Let's make a land convoy and let's craft it. Confirm. All right. Let's go to trading. We have one convoy available. Okay. Send convoy. Confirm. Convoy sent. So let's go to that homestead mission. After that, I'll just end the stream. I can hear something already.
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
Sure.
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You'll be able to make it to the house.
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Okay. I guess that's a good choice, considering the other choices she has. Seem the scope is very limited.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Alright, do we have the rope dart here? Yeah, we do. What's going on with the audio? The audio is completely screwed here. Why does it sound like a vacuum cleaner? That's better. He's just standing out there in the open. Yeah, killed all of them. Let's just go. Got all the poachers. Almost all the poachers.
Hey! Where are you, fellas? Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No. Spare me. Go. Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Alright, we got him. I mean, we didn't kill him, but we sent a message. That's more important. All right, we are here. Like AC3 is it's just so smooth when it works. I don't know how long that took, but I'm saving it. It's just so smooth when the missions actually work.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
All right. That's done. So there are no more homestead missions left, huh? So let's just, I guess, go back to Boston. सुबह के तेरे को अब पता चल रहा है सुबह के 3 बज रहे हैं. I know. Let's go to the store. I'll just replenish what I don't have. Sorry. I'll be wrapping up the stream anyway now, so there's that. Alright, where is this convoy? 329 left. 30% tax. Why is it always tax? Everything is fucking taxed, man.
Would like.
Let's sell directly to him. All items? Yes, please. Install another mod. Well, that's good, I guess. I tried the AC Unity mods, man. Like, I just cannot get past that the game is broken. Like, अभी बनाया मैंने वीडियो, आज ही डाला था यूनिटी का वीडियो मैंने. Like, it is so broken that it's just unbearable at sometimes. Like, the things that happened to me were like, yeah, my character just will not crouch, my character will not quick shot, like, it just won't do it. Like, absolutely without any rhyme or reason. So, at some point, like, it's really frustrating. Unity is really frustrating. Same goes for Valhalla. Like, it's not like, the thing with both Unity and Valhalla is that they were very broken games. And so even if there is some semblance of working mechanisms in the game, it doesn't matter because it's broken and you probably won't be able to use it. Alright, synchronized. I think I'll just leave it at that because it's gone on for long enough. Yeah, I tried that mod, but for some reason it's not working for me. I don't know why it's not working, but it's just not. I think you mean the ACU fixes mod, right? I don't know why that mod is just not working. I'll try to get it working, but right now I'm playing AC3, so I didn't bother. Anyway, so I guess I'll wrap up the stream now. We streamed for 3 hours, 45 minutes. That's good enough. So I'm getting tired now. It's 3 in the morning, so I should go sleep. So yeah, thank you guys for joining in. TGK right at the end. अच्छा हुआ भाई तू आया, but बहुत late आया. So I'm just gonna go sleep now. So if you're watching this after the fact, then thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Like the video if you like it. And I will leave you guys in peace. Good night. Where is the